Hello and welcome. My name's Angie Holden and I'm the blogger behind The Country Chic Cottage. Today we're going to talk about the new Siser product called PureHT. So it's a heat transfer material and I'm going to explain a little bit about what it is. However, why is it called PureHT when it's a product that goes on a shirt? They are calling this product HT or HTM, either heat transfer or heat transfer material, because they're getting rid of the vinyl aspect. So it's no longer HTV, heat transfer vinyl. It's either heat transfer or heat transfer material. That is because this is the world's first compostable HT product. So heat transfer product that is compostable. So all the scraps from the project I made, I can now compost these, and the carrier sheet, I can recycle it. So if you're looking for a more earth-friendly solution for your crafting projects and making those shirts with heat transfer material, PureHT is going to be the solution for you. Now we are going to cover what PureHT is. I'm going to go through the colors that it currently comes in. I am hopeful, crossing my fingers, that they release more colors on this because I would like some bright and vibrant and fun colors. But I was able to make a super cute Halloween design, and I will have the Halloween design for free, and it'll be in the description below this video, as well as links to purchase the PureHT materials if you're very interested in it and want to give it a try for yourself. Those will be below as well. All right, so PureHT, first of all, it is similar to Siser Easy Weed, a similar thickness, similar properties. So those things you love about Siser Easy Weed are not going away with PureHT. We are just adding the fact that it's compostable and the recyclable carrier sheet. So when you get it, it looks like other heat transfer material. Feels similar, even feels similar on the shirt. And it's going to launder the same. So the durability that you've come to expect from Siser is still available in this PureHT product. So when I say it's compostable, so the scraps, we can put them in the compost pile. It is the microorganisms that are going to break that down. So it is not going to break down in your laundry cycles. These will not break down if I just put them into water, for example. So it is fine to launder this, and I will give laundry instructions towards the end of this video for the project that I am going to make. But don't fear that this is not going to be a product that lasts a long time, because it is still going to last just as long as other HTV type of products. So the durability you expect from a product like Siser Easy Weed is still available with this PureHT product when applied correctly. So you can apply this to a wide variety of materials: 100% cotton, 100% polyester, cotton poly blends, lycra, even like spandex. It does have a little bit of stretch. I prefer a little bit more stretch with my spandex products, but you could apply this to a very wide variety of materials. The application temperature itself is just 275 degrees Fahrenheit, so with that low temperature, you can apply it to a very wide variety of materials. So now let's take a closer look at the product itself, the colors it currently comes in, and how to use it with a Cricut machine to make this cute shirt with the bats on it. Currently, PureHT is available in the following colors: white, black, stone gray, russet brown, moss green, ultramarine blue, paprika, autumn orange, and amber yellow, and you can see those on this sheet as well. I am sure as this gains popularity, they will add more colors to the lineup, but this is as of the filming of this video. To cut this material on a Cricut machine, just a blue mat works, and you do put it with the good side down on the mat. Now, if you get confused about which is the good side first time you're using it, just peel it up in one corner to see which is the carrier sheet side. So that clear carrier sheet side should go down on the mat. And then, as always, I like to use a brayer to get everything really stuck down on the mat. And then this cuts well with the everyday iron-on setting on your Cricut machine using the fine point blade. Because we put this carrier sheet side down on the mat, you will want to mirror your cut before cutting. Then we'll just load the mat into the Cricut machine and press the go button to start the cut. Once the cut's complete, we'll just unload. I'm going to repeat this process for the rest of my colors, then we'll take a look at weeding this material. So you would weed this heat transfer product just like any other. So you're going to remove everything around the outside edges. You would also weed away things like the centers of letters if your design has any of those. As far as weeding, this material does weed similarly to like Siser Easy Weed. So it is fairly easy to weed. and I didn't have any trouble with the cutting or the weeding process. Then all of the scraps from this you would save because this is compostable. So you could put this in your compost or down inside dirt. Again, it takes microorganisms to break this down, so it's not gonna break down like in water or when you launder your shirt, but with the presence of microorganisms in your compost bin, it will completely break down in about 6 months. So now we're gonna press this material to a shirt. I'm just going to use my Cricut Easy Press. The material presses at 275 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 seconds with medium pressure. And you can layer the product with itself, which I'm going to do. So I have 3 different layers, all of the PureHT. Or you can also layer it with something like Easy Weed, Sparkle, or even Strip Flock Pro. So you can layer the material itself. I always like to preheat my shirt. Then I'm gonna locate this first layer into location. Then we'll press the first layer, 275 degrees, 15 seconds, medium pressure. Once that's done, we'll lift it up. And it does say that you can peel it hot. A lot of times I let it cool just a few seconds, but this actually is going to peel great immediately. We're gonna save this carrier sheet because we're going to layer this. So I'm gonna add this next layer, sort of like some craters on the moon. And I'm gonna use the first carrier sheet, cover it up. And now I can press this for a lot less time because it's layering on itself. So I'm gonna press it about half the time. We get to about 7 seconds. I'm gonna lift that up and we can peel both of these back. And I'm peeling this immediately. It's still hot and everything looks really great. Then I can recycle the carrier sheet for my craters. Again, I'm gonna save my big carrier sheet for layering. Add my bats into place. Carrier sheet again over the top and press a third time. Again, I'll just press for about 7-8 seconds. Lift that up. And I am gonna press it one more time, the full thing. So we're just gonna lift this up. And I'm gonna discard that back carrier sheet. We're gonna put that in the recycling. And then this full carrier sheet, I'm gonna put over here one more time. You might notice with layering some indentions from some of the carrier sheets. It may look a little wavy. That's why we did this last press in order to just sort of even everything out. And I am gonna do it for that full time. Medium pressure. And we can pull that carrier sheet back immediately. And this looks really good on the surface. And I must say, like, it's a pretty thin HTV, so I like that as well. So overall, very impressed with the way this looks and the way it pressed. All right, so now that I'm done with my shirt, I have my scraps. They go in the compost pile. So the heat transfer material scraps themselves are what is compostable. The carrier sheets that were covering it up, those are recyclable. However, you do want to check with wherever you drop your recycling off and make sure that you are putting them in the right bin because there are different types of plastic type materials. So do make sure that these go in the right bin. However, if you've ever felt that HTV products were extremely wasteful, like, let's just face it, HTV projects are wasteful. You have all these scraps at the end, you have these carrier sheets. You may have felt in the past that this was a wasteful craft. With the PureHT, all of a sudden I am composting the scraps from the heat transfer material itself. I am recycling those carrier sheets, and all of a sudden this becomes a way less wasteful product and way more earth friendly. If you add on like something like a recycled cotton shirt, Bella Canvas has a great recycled cotton / polyester shirt, add that on with this product to decorate it, and all of a sudden you have a way more earth-friendly approach to your crafting. So I did promise you those laundry instructions. So after you make this, you do want to wait 24 hours before you do anything to it. So it does need time. So wait those 24 hours. Then you're going to machine wash cold, mild detergent, no fabric softener. You never want to bleach or dry clean, and then you do want to use a low dryer setting. A lot of times I turn mine inside out and I even hang to dry for a lot of my shirts that have heat transfer on them. But this product does say it's okay on a low dryer setting, so if you choose to put it in the dryer, you should be fine. And again, you follow all application instructions just as I went through, and this product should last a very long time on your garment. So the longevity that you're used to with other products like Siser EasyWeed, you can expect from the PureHT as well. So the adhesive itself and the material will last as long as those other products. Now let's talk pricing. So I do have it linked in the description below this video, but normal pricing, if I was to compare a white 12 by 12 sheet, Siser EasyWeed right now is about $3.25. For the PureHT, it's about $3.75 for that same white 12 by 12 sheet. So it is slightly more expensive. However, if you have been looking for a more earth-friendly way to craft and make all your creations with your Cricut machine, I feel like PureHT is a great solution for you. So if you want to give it a try for yourself, I highly recommend it. The feel on the shirt is really great. So the feel is similar to a Siser EasyWeed. You will feel it on the shirt. It is still a heat transfer product. It does sit on top. You will feel it on top of the shirt. And it does have a matte finish as well that maybe you've come to expect with Siser products. So now all that's left for you to do is to try it out for yourself. If you have any questions about PureHT, drop down in the comment section, ask away. If you like this video and it helped you, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, head on over to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. I have videos just like this one every single week, and trust me, you don't want to miss any of those. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.